is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Scanning the field, it's back. Unleashes one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Looking deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking with defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possessions.
Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Interception. Big play. Stop the drive.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now
looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Kay. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now on the option. Quick toss. Nice move there. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Bulldogs in the hurry up.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Unloads it downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Why would you jump? If I did safe catch, he should never jump.
Being that aggressive on your side
Are you
of the
kidding me?
That's a different world. Like, we live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Going right to work up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and he's never had a chance.
And that's That's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
What? Oh my gosh. I thought my...
can smell the touchdown from here.
That's
usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw. It's back. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy, because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just miss.
Oh, a lot of space. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage, because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Maybe a little long for a field goal. Definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as he'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. So get that one. Let's do it again.
The quick out. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense. And we saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The quarterback would love to have that throw back, but at least he'll drag it He overthrew that dude.
my arm strength is elite. Do you see that? I can overthrow guys that can run like that. Yeah, that's probably not what's coming to mind, but, man, you just want to put it out there. Maybe put a little bit more air underneath it. Not a lot more when you got a guy that fast, but, man, that's probably one he wants back.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Belt. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Frazier. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Dogs want to crank the tempo. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Unleashes one deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
So the offense will go for it around midfield. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Shoots it to the left. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Stockton. He'll take a deep shot here. Over the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him.
Yo, he idiot.
Get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Wants to keep it in the air. Looking for the score. Oh, and he dropped
Keep throwing the ball high.
In his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Jump the gun just a bit. We've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. They'll send out the kicker here. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Dropping back, it's back. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Skips away from pressure. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down.
He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the ball's loose in the backfield. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. The offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
Moving away from pressure. Took a shot as he threw.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the 1st half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Stockton. The short hands, it's Belt. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
You know, sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open. Like on that last play, just take your steps, throw in rhythm, and just throw a catchable ball.
The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And he had just enough to will that one home. That brings him to within 1. And the Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They use the end around first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case. And there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the first down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the first. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up 4th and short.
Georgia comes quickly to the line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Handoff from the gun. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throwing right. He's got it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fires to the wideout. He got it. Touchdown Bulldogs. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's back. Got his man in the middle. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's back.
Fucking pick me. Oh, man. Pick the shit out of me.
And they're set up at the 41. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
He caught that and stayed up? Come on, bro. What the hell?
A little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
To have any chance to pull this game out, they have to convert on fourth down here late in the fourth. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Here comes the option. Hard running there. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
They punt it away on fourth down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lyle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down. Clock's running. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on third down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the fourth quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wide open. He makes the catch. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's back. Gets it out quickly. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Lyle. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
A 5-point game here, getting very late in the offense. Makes the grab past the marker. Finds a crease at the 20. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
Well, trailing late here in the fourth quarter, what an effort catching the ball in the middle of the field, knowing he's got to try to save as much clock as he can, and he's able to get himself out of bounds and do just that. That was incredible.
Trying to find the end zone. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And that's a great job by this defense, and now you got them right where you want them. 4th down, you know they have to go for it, man. Make sure this coverage is, I'm getting all the heels on the goal line. Backing up, protect the end zone, rally to anything underneath that. Great opportunity for this defense on 4th down.
Into the end zone.
What? How did he not guard both of them?
What a great job by the quarterback. He had to be pinpoint accurate on that touchdown pass, giving
That
his
was
offense
lead.
here with just seconds to go in the game.
And the
How do you
extra
not
point
guard?
is good, and the lead is 2 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. Not all close games are created equal.